Hi, Simply Natural Woman, and welcome to another educational video on Black Cohosh for menopause symptoms. Menopause is a natural stage in a woman's life, but the symptoms can be challenging. Black Cohosh is a popular herbal remedy for hot flushes, mood swings, night sweat, and other menopause issues. In this video, we'll explore Black Cohosh's benefits, use, and precautions for menopause. Video is for education only. It's essential to consult with your healthcare provider before trying any new herb or supplement. So let us begin. Black cohosh is a plant native to North America, also known as Actaea racemosa. It's been used for centuries for various medicinal purposes. For example, the Native Americans used it for musculoskeletal pain, fever, cough, pneumonia, sluggish labor, and menstrual irregularities. Settlers from Europe also used black cohosh as a tonic to support women's reproductive health, including menopause symptoms. Menopause is the time of a woman's life when she stops having periods and marks the end of her reproducing years. For some women, this change can arrive with many troublesome symptoms. Some experience hot flushes and night sweats. There may be issues like vaginal dryness, painful sex, mood changes, sleep problems, hair or skin problems, trouble passing urine, and so much more. These changes develop due to the change in reproductive hormone levels around the time of menopause, especially estrogen, and this usually starts to happen from the age of 45 years onwards. Most women will have reached menopause by the time they are 51. How does black cohosh work? We've yet to learn the active ingredients and how exactly black cohosh works. Despite lots of studies around this, they've not been able to decide how black cohosh works in the body. Does it increase the levels of estrogen or LH and FSH, which are other sex hormones? Or does it affect the structure of the womb and the vagina? In fact, some scientists also wonder if it works through the brain, affecting how estrogen works, or by acting as an antioxidant or anti-inflammatory agent. So what else do these studies tell us, and how does that affect you watching this video? Well, for many of these studies, they tell us there were no fundamental differences between using black cohosh by itself or mixing it with another type of supplement or using standard hormone therapy, that is HRT, or even when you are giving a placebo, that is taking something with no physical medical property. Suggested black cohosh was just as effective as HRT. Others said it didn't really make any difference to their symptoms, while there were some that actually reported feeling worse after using black cohosh. So there are a few ways you can look at these results, but please remember that some of the challenges that the studies may have are the amount of drug or black cohosh in the different formulas might be different from one study to another. And the other thing is the study may be across a range of women of different age or even different ethnic backgrounds. And we know that menopause can affect women from different groups differently. So you might look at these study results and think, well, black cohosh is just as good as HRT without the side effects. That sounds good to me. Or you might feel, because the effects of black cohosh are less well known compared to HRT, even though it's been used for many years, you're not really sure either way to go. In 2016, there was a mega study that looked at 4 smaller studies to decide if they showed whether black cohosh had any effect on menopause symptoms like hot flushes and night sweats. And the authors of that mega study concluded, and I quote here, they said there was insufficient evidence from those studies to either support or oppose the use of black cohosh for menopausal symptoms. Now, I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, well, that could have been a lot more helpful. And yes, I know, I understand. But this is why we have conflicting positions, even from leading institutions for women's health, when it comes to how effective Black Cohosh is and whether or not you should. 2015, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists issued guidelines for managing menopause symptoms. And they said the data do not show that herbal dietary supplements like Black Cohosh are useful for treating hot flushes and night sweat symptoms. Also, the North American Menopause Society advised clinicians against recommending herbal therapies like Black Cohosh because they say they're unlikely to be beneficial in treating hot flushes and night sweats. In the United Kingdom, the Women's Health Concern, which is the patient arm of the British Menopause Society, gave the following advice from a review of studies between 1997 and 2020. The authors concluded that Black Cohosh Plus low-dose St. John's wort, which is another herbal supplement, is an effective, safe, evidence-based treatment option for natural menopause symptoms, with benefits clearly outweighing the risks. I should add here that they were looking at alternative options for women who could not use HRT. So you may be in that category, unable to use HRT, maybe for a medical condition, or it might just be for reasons of choice. Some studies suggest there is no difference between the effect of Black Cohosh and HRT, while others see no benefit with Black Cohosh. But most of them consider it to be relatively safe compared to HRT. So it may be a helpful alternative for someone in that category. Black Cohosh dietary supplements are made from the roots or underground stems of the plant. They are sold in powdered whole herbs, liquid extracts, and dried extracts in pill form, so you can get them in a lot of different options. But speaking of safety, are there truly no adverse effects from taking Black Cohosh? The same studies tell us of a low occurrence of side effects like mild tummy upset and skin rashes. There have been some reports, perhaps of an association with liver disease, but we cannot be sure whether they were really from Black Cohosh or something else that the supplements were mixed with. It's also important to remember that taking Black Cohosh may interact with any other medicines that you're already using. And here are a couple of other tips if you want to go on with Black Cohosh. If you have a history of breast cancer, liver disease, or hormone-sensitive conditions, avoid Black Cohosh and consult your healthcare provider. I also recommend choosing Black Cohosh products from reputable brands that use high-quality ingredients and follow good manufacturing practices. It's important to have care that's tailored to your specific medical history, especially if it's complex or you're taking several medicines. Black Cohosh is a potential natural remedy for menopausal symptoms. By adding it into your lifestyle, you may experience relief from hot flushes, night sweats, mood swings, or some other common issues with menopause. But please remember that Black Cohosh should not replace medical care. If you have concerns about your menopause symptoms or you're thinking about trying Black Cohosh, please speak to your medical provider to make sure you've got the right diagnosis and for guidance. You can reach out to me here in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Black Cohosh or whether you found it beneficial for yourself. Stay empowered and take charge of your health. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you again soon.